This video contains massive spoilers for Jurassic World Dominion, so don't watch this video if you haven't seen the movie yet. So after about 2 years of delays due to the disease that shall not be named, how was Jurassic World Dominion?
Nice.
Fantastic. Let's discuss. This movie is full of awesome scenes and iconic dinosaurs. So when you put them together, when you have a scene with an iconic dinosaur, yeah, I'm gonna be so happy. Literally 30 seconds after the movie started, I was jumping in my seat the second the Mosasaurus came out of the water. The motorcycle chase with the new raptors, who I'm not gonna remember the name of, sorry, was genuinely tense. And honestly, putting it in that kind of society, like a kind of Italian society, I thought that that would be an interesting setting for a Jurassic Park movie. And for this scene, I think it works pretty well. And the return of the Dilophosaurus was awesome. Like, when it kills off the very forgettable main villain, that is terrifying, and I absolutely love that scene. Anyway, no film is perfect, so yeah, there were some things I didn't like about the movie. I'm not the biggest fan of the locust subplot. Now, before anyone gets mad, I think that in any other Jurassic World or Park movie, this could actually work pretty well, be a really interesting subplot. But for Dominion, something that is probably going to be the last movie in the series, a series that is built on showing how big, scary, and just dangerous these dinosaurs are, do you really think introducing prehistoric bugs is the way to end the series? No. Especially now, because the dinosaurs are out there in the real world, they can be a lot more dangerous. You can show them some new stuff. Like, you can show some new stuff for the dinosaurs to do, and this could be really scary. Like, remember how horrifying and really just dipping into horror elements it was for the Indoraptor in Fallen Kingdom? Now you can do that with any of the dinosaurs. But, honestly, I don't think introducing locusts is the way I would have ended the Jurassic Park saga. But the studio has control of it, not me. What can you do? My next issue comes from the Giganotosaurus. Now, before anyone gets mad, I don't hate the Giganotosaurus. In fact, I really like it. I think it is a really terrifying dinosaur, and honestly, I think that this guy could have been used really well. And he was used really well, but... Or is it a she? Someone tell me that in the comments. Is the Giganotosaurus a she? Screw it, I'm just going to call it he, and if it's a she, I'm sorry. The thing is, I don't think that you should be introducing this big bad dinosaur so late into the series. Because T-Rex versus Giganotosaurus was meant to be the last fight of the Jurassic Park series, assuming Dominion is the last one. If Dominion is the last one, then the final battle will be between the T-Rex and the Giganotosaurus. Now, honestly, yeah, the final moment of the Jurassic Park series should be a final battle between the T-Rex and another dinosaur, but honestly, we've only had just stuff said about the Giganotosaurus. We don't really have a reason to fear it, because up until it fights the T-Rex for the first time, it doesn't really do anything. And, I mean, we're led to believe that it killed the T-Rex, but it just knocked it out, and it woke back up like 5 minutes later after that clawed dinosaur that I don't know the name of was attacking the Giganotosaurus and distracting it. Now, if I did this, how would I change it? Well, I'd put the Giganotosaurus in a previous movie so that it could be an established villain for the series before the final battle. But personally, if you weren't going to do that, I honestly wouldn't even put the Giganotosaurus in the movie at all. I would have brought back the Spinosaurus. Now, I'm a little bit biased because apart from the Indominus Rex and the T-Rex, the Spinosaurus is my favorite dinosaur. You know what, screw it. I think that Spinosaurus is above the T-Rex for me. But I would have given people what they want and have the final fight of the Jurassic series to be a rematch between the T-Rex and the Spinosaurus. That would be awesome. If you just replace the Giganotosaurus with the Spinosaurus, the effect of the movie would still be exactly the same, only the final battle would be a lot more epic because it would be a rematch. But really, yeah. Apart from that, the Giganotosaurus was fine, and honestly, I just missed the Spinosaurus. But really, my biggest criticism with Dominion is this. Beta doesn't need to be in the movie. She's just an excuse for Blue to be in the movie. But, come on, even if she wasn't in it, Blue would still be in it. They're not going to let that mascot dinosaur go, at least for the Jurassic World series, because the mascot for the whole series, let's face it, is the T-Rex. But, come on. The trailer deceived us by making us think that Beta was going to be the MacGuffin for the movie, that Owen wanted to go and save her and promised Blue that. But Maisie was already kidnapped, and she had more of a reason to because she's a clone, and they've got dinosaurs literally littered around everywhere. So, I'm sorry, I like Beta, but she didn't need to be in the movie. For me personally, Jurassic World Dominion just felt like the plotline for a video game, with a bunch of side missions going on at the same time. You had Maisie, getting her back was the main plot for the movie, or would be the main story, and Beta would just be a little side story, and the locust would also be a side mission leading up to the final boss of the Giganotosaurus. But that's the plotline for a lot of movies. And just because I criticize it does not mean I didn't like the movie. I really did like the movie. I've also gone over some stuff I really did like. And really, I'm like this with everything. I don't like to point out the flaws of things, because then most things I watch will be ruined. If I watch anything, whether it's a game, a movie, a TV show, or a YouTube video, I just want to have fun. I don't want to be the kind of person who just points out the flaws of everything, because then most things I watch would be ruined. I know this will sound simple-minded, but I just watch stuff to have fun. And for Dominion, I definitely did have fun. I definitely recommend you see it in the theater. This really was a good movie. It's not the best Jurassic Park, but it's definitely not the worst either. And I would definitely recommend you go see it in the cinema. Okay? Danimation out.